I had a vision that I just wanted to make an electronic bike. I'm part of this research and design kind of chapter for my group called Ideas, Intellectual Decisions for Environmental Awareness Solutions. And I wanted to make this bike available for people to use, right? We're thinking about cost effectiveness and just general maintenance, upkeep, and being able to bring this into the UCF community so people, students, can use it every day and be more carbon neutral, as in this campus is trying to do. We're basically a support team. If anyone has any questions,
We could start awesome business here in Orlando doing this, like converting bikes.
Yeah.
Require very little space. You could do it like at home. My name is Simon Aslan. I'm part of the team here working on the electric bike. This basically started about 2 months ago as for me at least, a new project to start for the New Year's. It was just something to do, something to get done, something to get me motivated to do something new, something that I've never done before, and that's convert existing pedal bike to electric. So Jimmy, our manager, got us a team together with Ryan and a few other members, and we pitched in our ideas and came up with an original drawing prototype, which I still have now. And I look back on it and I realize a lot of things I had overlooked, which with all the research I've done now, I think I've took a new perspective on how to approach problems in this scenario.
Electric bikes are known to have a lot of torque, right? So we have this throttle here, right? We're going to put it on our good bike, right? But when we turn on the throttle on the electric bikes, actually they're known to have so much torque that they rise up and they throw the person off, actually. And we got to think about that in safety design, because when users, like, say they ride their bikes and they stop, say they just want to get over like a little hurdle here, they usually pull up on their handlebars, but when they pull up on their handlebars, they also pull this throttle, which then makes the bike rocket it up. And with this engine, it's 48 volts, it's a lot of capacitance. It may actually just be pretty dangerous if they do that. So we gotta make sure that the handlebars are a certain way, make sure that the person knows that what they're doing.
Wait, hold on.
Simon works with RC models and battery packs, so he was able to get the electronics foundation. I had more of an electronics approach, right? Because I've in robotics club, I understand the components more. I wanted to build my own motor controller, I wanted to build my own battery management system, right? And work with Simon. And it's actually been quite a good journey, just learning all this stuff. And then Jimmy has been basically with us, like kind of like a manager, making sure we have a good outside perspective, and he's actually donating his bike here so we can put the motor onto it and hopefully test on it when he comes. He's going to be the little crash person.
We wanted to do this essentially to create a larger audience for this. With the performance figures that we're looking at, we're hoping to get at least 20 miles of range. Now, if you look at just students that attend our university here at UCF, many students don't even live 10 miles both ways going to school. And a lot of them drive, which cause a huge parking problem on our campus. If more people used electric bikes, they could commute to school from home much easier than driving a car and having to look for parking and having to spend gas, money on insurance, so many aspects that a lot of people don't realize they have to pay when they drive a car. With an electric bike, you don't even need a driver's license. It costs less than a cent per mile to use it. The beginning cost is less than $500 to convert your bike to electric. And if you do the math, that would pay for itself extremely quickly if you actually used it. So what we're trying to do is basically gain exposure with our electric bike, especially to our students on campus who could actually really use it. With the rising gas prices, it's just getting less and less feasible to drive 20 miles a day. That it ends up, you consider the price of gas, which is just about $4 a gallon now, but then you have to consider the price of insurance, the price of registration for your car, maintenance, tires, oil changes. So expensive. With an electric bike, there's practically no parts that can wear out, which makes it really perfect for a student or a short commute, basically less than 20 miles.